What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are continuing our Russian imperialistic campaign, and surprisingly enough, we are 4th in total score. We have a lot of manpower, almost maximum, but one of our biggest issues is we don't necessarily have a nice treasury. So one thing that we're going to do is we also need to deal with the country of Nogai. We've declared war upon them. The Muscovite conquest of Nogai, and the idea is I want to... Ooh, Yarkin joining in. Though I do have a lot more troops, this did get a little interesting. And basically the idea is I don't know if I'll be able to just outright vassalize them. Why am I clicking 100 buttons? I can't do anything until the 17th of February. I could outright just vassalize them. I don't really know what I'll plan to do. The idea, though, is I need countries to like me. And the more I conquer, the more Sunni provinces I'll have, and it's going to be a little bit of an issue trying to basically do some conversions. So maybe I could make this country into Orthodox. They would absolutely hate me, but it might need to be done. Okay, the 17th of February has passed. It looks like I can't remove all of them in one go, so they're going to absolutely hate me. But what would this look like? Wow, can't take anything. I would probably take all of this. I could return some provinces to Khiva. Don't think I will. Revoking some cores. Yeah, not necessarily what I was hoping to have happen. Bukhara, most likely going to join the coalition against me. I have a lot of manpower. Are they in a war against me right now? No, they're in a war against the Timurids. Who is in a war with me? All of these countries, so they don't really matter all that much because they're very weak, and I'm sure they don't have the best tech in the world. I do want to go ahead and keep my alliance with Chernigov. I do want to vassalize you, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Is there anything that I can do? We're getting closer and closer to finally finishing our influence ideas and getting unjustified demand cost by minus 50%. That'll definitely lead to a lot of excess diplomatic power and time. Surprisingly enough, we are now sieging down the enemy capital. How is our vassal of Circassia coming along? They are already starting to convert, which is great news. They're already the correct religion. Khiva here is not in... Would they ever like to be vassalized? I don't think so. The distance between borders is a little too great. Even if I return some provinces, I don't think they would like me all that much. Okay, and I guess while I have all of this extra administrative power, I might as well put it to good use and go into my geographical map modes, states and territories. I want to make a lot of these provinces into states because I'm really planning on growing my empire as much as possible. Looking for Novgorod. They should be around here somewhere. There it is. They are now all... Wow, that was all I could take. Well, how much is that going to cost me? Probably quite a bit. Had about 700 admin, but the idea is now we're making about 3 extra ducats every single month. I would obviously like a lot more. Cores or a lot more states, and I could get 5 more if I got with administrative ideas. I would also save a lot of... Not only would I make more money because I have more cores, but I would also get a drastic reduction in the actual cost of these cores themselves. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. After I get influence ideas, I'll probably go with administrative ideas, and then absolutely I'm going to have to go with military ideas, because we're talking about 80 years from now and not having any military ideas at all. And during those 80 years, I probably will not be going to war with the Ottomans, because they would absolutely roll over and annihilate me, and I can't have that happen. You're going to go here, you're going to go there. We already have 10% war score, so things are going according to plan. I have a free diplomat. Where can I send you? Bohemia. Kind of likes me, kind of hates me. Let's improve relations. Persia. We already brought them up. Maybe improving relations with the Timurids. It's just to ensure that they don't join in a coalition against us. Let's lose 5 prestige rather than losing 5 legitimacy. You are going to come down. I am going to have to eventually march my way over to a lot of these other countries that are nowhere near me. And it looks like there are 2.6 thousand troops trying to run away, but they're not going to make it. Let's begin improving our relations with the Timurids because we don't want them joining in a coalition against us. I would really, really like another diplomat, and we just don't have that power. And it would be cool to make Khiva into a vassal, but I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, they might if I give them some land. What would this look like? I don't have a diplomat, though we will have one very soon. Idea cost reduction, and now finally we have vassal contributions, and we have the free thinkers getting another 10% reduction. And boom, did we unlock any cool policies? Diplomatic reputation and improve relations plus 20%. That's not bad at all. However, I don't think it's necessarily worth a diplomatic power. Okay, no guy has fallen. What exactly is this going to look like? Compensate the traders? Absolutely. Getting 1 mercantilism for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, that did put us into some debt. Can we just run right through into Yarkand? I don't think so. Let's recall this diplomat and see exactly what we can take. We lost about 6,000 troops in this war, probably due to attrition. Okay, does anybody... You are both vassals. There's no way that you're going to cede anytime soon. I would like to grant some provinces back to Khiva. What is this? Can I take everything? I don't think I can. I can take a lot more than I thought, though. Would Khiva ever like to be my vassal? Probably not, because once I take all this land, they are obviously going to be a little upset with me. I think this is exactly what I'm going to do, take all of this land. Nogai is going to be upset. Bukhara probably going to be upset. Persia probably going to be a little angry. However, I don't think it's really going to be anything that matters. Also, let's take a glance again. Yep, all of these countries, even Khiva, already don't like me. And I think that's going to be fine. Eventually, I am going to move against Bukhara as well. Let's send in 16,000 troops, try to clear out Circassia. And we are working on converting them to Orthodox, which is good news as well. Peace offer from Nogai. No thank you. Would Bukhara... Nah, I doubt it. All I want to do is get a white peace, but there's no way that I can make my way over. This is a little frustrating and infuriating at the same time. I have pretty much maximum manpower. I did pull out a loan. I wonder if I have 2 loans now. No, I've got 1 loan of 477 ducats. I'm going to split you in half. I don't really see any other unrest except for the province of Dagestan. And that's because they're obviously changing religions. Let's go ahead and request military access, deny military access, and all of you will now move in. I don't think after this war we're going to need this castle. I'll probably disband that. We are taking attrition, and we don't need to be. I would like to have more supplies, and that's not going to happen until level 12, and we're about to go with level 11. Well, we definitely don't need supplies if we're here. Now, one thing that would be cool if Khiva didn't hate me. So what if we improved relations? It's probably going to take a very long time for them to not hate me that much. Let's go ahead and gain a free stability at the cost of 5 Patriarch Authority, and therefore we now have 2 missionaries not doing anything. Maybe sending 1 to Tambov, maybe sending 1 all the way over here to Perm, and just trying to convert to Orthodox. And, you know, for the rest of the game, those provinces aren't going to be converted to Sunni. So I think we're going to have some real good stability for the rest of the game. Now, it looks like the clergy believe they are entitled to more lands. Might as well grant them some if we can. You are Novgorod. I'm going to give you to the burghers. You are Neva. Going to give you to the burghers. Let's give you to the clergy. Let's give you to the clergy. And take a quick glance. Can we actually do anything? Let's call a diet. I would like to grant generalship very badly. Let's not do it yet. Okay, let's also ask for contribution, demand Diplo support, seek support of the clergy, and then demand admin. Where do we stand? Are we anywhere near level 10? I believe that is the idea. Modern theocracy at level 10. We are obviously about to get level 9. I would say that we're even behind in tech. But I guess for now, let's keep our focus on our diplomatic technology because we obviously need to go through all of our diplotechs. And then eventually we're going to move our shift over to administrative technology because we do want to unlock that administrative idea. I would absolutely kill for another diplomat. That would be amazing. But we just don't have it. Can we pay off this loan? Yes, we can, as we are finally now making money. Let's actually... War taxes are no longer free. That makes me sad. Was about to spend 50 military power. How long until the Timurids are done? Very, very soon. Looks like Hungary is having internal conflicts. Circassia expanding as well. They've eaten up bits and pieces of Georgia. Now would probably be the best time to continue growing. But I'm really excited and happy to see that just happen. They're obviously still my vassal, which is pretty phenomenal. Speaking of vassals, they're the only one. Our truce with Denmark has ended. Let's recall this diplomat. You now have positive 100. And it looks like we have one base production in a new province. Can we just end this war with Chagatai? Still no, -6. Yikes, we have some issues that I did not see. And I guess what we're going to do is immediately we're going to probably go after Bukhara and just try to grow throughout the countryside here if we even can. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think I can handle it. And I'm going to try to grow into Siberia as much as possible, and then maybe go after some of these provinces like Chagatai. I would like another missionary, and unfortunately the only way to do that is to spread all the way down to Jerusalem. What is this? You guys are probably going to spread into my lands, or not. No, they are not. I am ready for this war to end. Unfortunately, I can now I can finally get the white peace we've been looking for. It's going to go to 100% war score, and there we have it in 30 days. I'm going to try to take as much land as I can. We're improving relations with Khiva. It would be amazing if they wanted to be my vassal, but I don't think they do. Okay, I want to take everything. It's not going to happen, though, so this is what we're going to take. The Ottomans are obviously going to be a little upset. I'm assuming Khiva is going to annihilate Nogai because they don't exist anymore. Let's also core all of these new lands. We definitely are going to need another missionary sometime soon. Let's also, because we almost have full manpower, I really want to go to war against Bukhara and take a lot of these northern lands as well. And you know what? I probably should. How much does everybody hate me? The Ottomans are obviously upset. They are going to continue to be upset, but I don't think they're going to fight me as long as Chernigov and Sweden are an ally. What I would like to do, though, is would Georgia ever like to be a vassal? No. What about the Great Horde? No. I need to start eating away at the Ottomans. And the best way to do that would be to to release some nations. -11 for Chernigov. Let's go after Bukhara first. And very soon. Can I declare war now? No. I need to go ahead, build up our spy network, sending everybody on over. And obviously we're not going to go too far because the idea is we obviously are going to need to take out some of these rebels. Man, I wish I had another diplomat. I wish I had another missionary. I would like the matchlock musket, though. And it looks like we are a lawgiver. Oh, excuse me. Our heir has come of age. We are currently a 10. This guy's a level 13. Let's now make our king into a leader and make him lead an army. I have no idea how well this will work, but we are definitely going to be declaring war sometime soon. Let's recall this diplomat. Khiva here, you would think they would go to war with Nogai, but I don't know. Okay, Persia still is a little upset with me. It would be pretty amazing if I could declare war on Poland and make them a vassal. And then, you know, I could release a ton of this land back to Poland. I don't think I would want to do that, though. Our best option would be to release provinces like Galicia and then vassalize them. However, I just don't know the best way to go about this. The Ottomans are absolutely very dangerous. Don't get me wrong, we've got a lot of troops, but I think the Ottomans have more. The best thing to do would be to wait until... Yeah, no one's going to challenge the Ottomans but me. Maybe Persia would like to be an ally. Hoo-hoo, they do. Let's offer Persia an alliance. And if I need to, I can send down some troops. We now have 4 of 6 diplomatic relations. I think what I'm going to do is once Persia wants to help me out, we'll probably go ahead and declare war on the Ottomans, and I'm going to just outright vassalize Crimea, if that's even possible, and maybe just grab a few other nations, release what I can. But right now, one of my biggest issues actually isn't the Catholic countries. It's pretty much just the Ottomans and a lot of other Sunni nations, but only these in the north are really our only issue. Are you all Sunni as well? Yes, you are. So only up into the Himalayas are the real only issues. Okay, I've got 1 missionary, about pretty much 2 missionaries, not doing anything. Okay, let's go ahead, look at our religious map mode, see if we can convert some other provinces. Let's convert this guy, 6 development, and this guy is 15. This is Kazan. Kazan is still not Orthodox. Very soon, I would like to go ahead and switch on over to a Master of Mint, saving up some, obviously, some very precious inflation. Let's improve relations with Persia once again. I want to top that off as quickly as I can, and obviously it's only going to take about 3, 4, or 5 more months to get that back. Once we get 20, spy network, we're going to be declaring war on Bukhara, and it looks like I can now make the Ottomans an enemy. I absolutely will. And it said they had a much bigger army than me, so that makes me nervous. Castile and Sweden are both going to stay neutral. Okay, I don't really see any real rebels that we need to deal with. I could go ahead and improve the autonomy in a lot of these areas, and I probably just should. I don't want to deal with rebels, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I have a lot of money as it is. We're not in any loans, or at least I don't think we are. And let's go ahead and declare our war. Now that we can fabricate our claim, we are going to go after this province of Iglino. And I think it's going to be about 30 days. And 19 days, when you arrive, we will then declare our war. Okay, declaring war. Everybody's being sent in. This is going to be a little dangerous. How many troops do you actually have? Only about 13,000, so I'm not too scared. I would like to go ahead and also mothball our forts. We only have 7, but we could save some money that way. Can we improve relations with any of our allies? Sweden absolutely needs to be improved. You are even a different religion. But at least Muscovy is growing. Sweden is actually growing a little uncontrollably, which makes me nervous. Minor lords, let's get the sub-demonic. We have a lot of manpower, and it looks like we're also getting very, very close into the winter here. You are going to go all the way to the north, you are going to go here, and you are going to go here. So how much land can we actually take? I guess we don't know until you return from Persia. The perks of not having 3 diplomats is just absolutely horrible. Military access from Genoa, sure, why not? I'm assuming they are already in a war. Yep. Ah, no, it's not it's not the Ottomans. Okay, we can get new technology, the matchlock musket. I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. You are going to go here. We're taking attrition, and I don't like that. But, it is what it is, I suppose. Eventually, we're going to go after Lithuania, maybe release some territories. We have a lot of military power, And it might not be such a bad idea to take a look at development, if I can somehow find it. And all I'm going to try to do is improve the development in a small area. Maybe Neva, because I think this is going to be St. Petersburg in time. It's going to be my new capital eventually. I'm just going to plow in as much power as I can. Unfortunately, I need my admin and my Diplo, so I don't think we're going to do that yet. Still looking for some grasslands provinces, because you get the cheapest amount. I think you get a... somewhere it'll tell you development should be down, but it's actually not, which makes me nervous. Whatever. Okay, so now we've gone substantially down, and we are now gaining 497 manpower in each of those areas. Okay, what else can we do? Bukhara still being sieged down. These 16,000 need to go all the way to the south. I don't see any other actual forts. So I guess you are going to go here. 18% war score. I've got a free diplomat not doing anything. Khiva is going to hate me no matter what. Persia, we've already improved relations. Circassia likes me. Chernigov, I might even break off our alliance. They're not going to be vassalized anytime soon, and there's really nothing I can do about it, I think. I do want to declare war on Lithuania, though I don't necessarily plan on taking too much territory. Maybe even declaring war on the Teutons might not be a bad idea either. I think Lithuania is going to come first. And let's get the Timurids. We've already improved relations. Yeah, they hate me. What about Yarkand? I don't want them to join the coalition against me, so let's go ahead and improve relations. If the Ottomans do declare war, I will have Sweden, I will have Persia, and Chernigov to come to my aid. I also have a lot of manpower, not a lot of money, though. And that needs to be fixed. Alright, well, we are going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me, as I will see you in our next adventure.